Here we go. How we doing? Truly disappointed. Not lost for words, though, by any means. Addressed the team at the conclusion of the game in the locker room and challenged them on that moment. It's one thing to lose, then it's another thing to feel like you beat yourselves. It's when you're beaten. We were beaten in Houston. These other games, we had ample opportunity to win the games. And for some strange reasons, we're not preparing these young men and equipping them enough to get over that hump. Because we get to the same situational football every week, whereas we could go win it, or we could do what we've been consistently doing. And the thing that I told our team is we keep doing the same old thing we always done. We're going to get the same old things that we've always gotten. And they're not happy by any means about that, the coaching staff. And I'm challenging them right now to figure this thing out. And let's prayerfully understand that we are so much better in the second half than what we're showing. Let's go.
Brian, go ahead. Coach, you mentioned the second half. It's just really been a struggle for you guys to get any points in the second half. Why do you think that is?
I wish I knew. I wish to God I knew.
I struggled to follow. At the end of the first half, 2 interceptions during the last 2 minutes, just a disastrous finish to that half.
Right.
Caden was in here saying, I just made a couple bad throws. I mean, what did you see in that situation?
Saw what you saw. Next question.
Go ahead.
Coach, Taufik Byron was in here talking about how important it is to keep the locker room together. Do you feel like the locker room's got that ability to kind of stay the course here?
It's leadership that's needed, that's warranted, not only in the locker room, but on the practice field, that translates to the games. And that's the search for that leadership. Specialists right now are those guys, because those are the most consistent men that we have right now. And they've been doing a phenomenal job.
Coach, you mentioned special teams has been consistent all year. Obviously, the punt hitting, I think it was Cam.
Yeah.
Can you walk us through that?
That was just a freshman mistake, man. You got to run up and fair catch that, get all your guys out of the way. But they got to know that ball's coming. We got to do a better job of teaching that, what he needs to do in that situation.
Coach, you talked about you got to challenge your coaches. What more do you see out of your coaching staff?
Well, I'm not targeting my coaching staff. We need to see more out of me as well. Accountability, preparation for those moments. I keep saying that, and you guys keep seeing we get to those moments and we seem like we faint instead of overcoming that type of adversity.
How do you prepare for those big moments in the game?
It starts in practice, because everything that we see in the game, you can ask the young men, we see in practice. It's no surprises. I guess it's nothing that I said, wow. Nothing. I've seen it.
Coach, is the disappointing moments, are they so frustrating because we see some of the highs, like when Caden lets Omarion make a play in the end zone, the running game has been, is that why it's so frustrating? Because you see the capabilities?
It's frustrating because I'm seeing what you see. I felt like, and this is no disrespect to TCU, because they're well coached, they did a wonderful job, quarterback made plays. I feel like we're a better team. I felt like that last week, the week before. But yet it's still we're in this situation.
Coach, you mentioned it starts in practice. You've seen kind of what you've seen in practice on the field, but in terms of the mentality of these players and the attitude of these players.
There you go. There you go. The mentality and attitude. The mentality and the attitude. The mentality and attitude. But the thing about it, if I'm tolerating it, that means I'm a part of it. I got to do a better job of just putting a stop to it when I see it.
What, can you elaborate a little bit on what mentality and attitude you want to see out of them?
Killer. Want to show up and show out and step up in that moment. When it's one-on-one, it's me against you. I'm winning that moment. When it's 3rd and 7, 3rd and 12, and we have the ball, we got to win that moment. The lineman got to block, the guys got to run great routes. We got to throw the darn ball where it needs to be. Those moments, man. I mean, those the punts, the returns, it's all those moments. I tell them every week, you're going to have a moment to change the outcome of this game. And you got to maximize your moments. That's the way you elevate to the next level. That's the way you go pro. That's the way you become that person that you desire to be. It's maximizing those moments. And we're not.
How frustrating is it
Very.
when
Very.
with Caden right now? I mean, there's some good, but there's a little giving and taking away right now. And did it feel like you look at the box score, your numbers are pretty good, and then you look at the 4 to nothing turnover margin? Is that where you point to and say that's what we
I'm not pointing at one guy by any means. I'm watching the same game you're watching, man. I just have a little more insight because I know what's supposed to happen and what should be happening. Where are flies coming from? Are we that stinking that the flies are flying around like buzzards with helmets on? Jesus.
What was executed so well to get you out to that 14?
Everything. Running game, I don't know if we threw that much, but the linemen came out without integrity. They really did. I mean, I think they were very physical today. They did their thing, and I'm proud of them. Like they want it. Like they're highly upset, and I'm proud of that they care that much.
Hey, Coach, 2 more questions for you.
Yes, sir.
So last week you were asked about the defense giving you guys a shot to win. I felt like, especially tonight, were you pleased with the defense overall tonight?
No, we gave up how many touchdown passes? How am I pleased? Like, how am I?
Keeping you in the game most of the night.
No.
I also want to ask you, there was a point in time tonight where you had one shoe on.
Yeah.
I know you complained about your feet throbbing. Was there an issue there? Were you feeling?
I think I got more blood clots. Cat's out the bag, all right? I think I got more blood clots, man. It don't make sense. I'm hurting like crazy. I got the doctor's appointment Monday to see what time it is. So that's what's going on. I'm not getting blood to my leg. That's why my leg is throbbing. Sorry to get that out, but thank you for noticing.
Coach, just with defense, is it the lack of explosive plays like turnovers and sacks? Is that what is? Because obviously the bend don't break stuff is worked a little bit, but is it just the lack of?
I'm not saying the lack thereof. We got to make the plays, man. Like if they're scoring, that means we're not making those plays. If they're throwing touchdown passes, that means someone's on the other end of that not making those plays. We have to make those plays if we want to be in the winner's circle.
Hey, Coach, even after the Wyoming game a couple weeks ago, you mentioned that you wish this team had a bit more killer instinct.
Yeah.
How do you kind of build that as a team? Is that something that just has to?
I don't think you build that. I think that comes with the kid. And that's tough. It's tough. You got to have that somewhere inside of you. But that starts on the practice field because if you're having success there, you're going to bring that over to the game, and you're going to be successful there. It's nothing I seen tonight that I hadn't seen before.
Coach, I hope you start feeling better. When it comes to kind of, you talk about finding those future leaders, building the program, you have the opportunity to come out of Texas. You have great culture in high school. Well, I'm not sure if you'll take advantage of that opportunity.
Say that again?
So when it comes to the history and the culture of building the program, finding those leaders.
Yes, sir.
Building the recruiting in Texas. I'm not sure if you're able to take advantage of that
Yeah.
opportunity.
I think we have multitude. All the Texas guys spoke to the team last night in the meeting. Some wonderful guys from Texas that are here and playing on this team, and they contributed quite a bit. Just because they're from Texas don't make you a killer.
2 more, go ahead.
Coach.
Yes, sir.
You know, you talk about mentality and
Yes,
focus.
yes, sir.
As a player, you drove for perfection, and I think it's a unique skill that you're not so much dumbed down, but you're able to, you know, understand that there's going to be issues or mental lapses.
Yeah.
Can you talk about that and just being able to adjust because you drove for
Well, I don't expect, and as coaches, the staff, we can't implement what we did on a young man. That's not fair to the young man. You got to understand who's in that locker room coaching. Like you got Marshall Falcon and Warren Sapp, Petco. You got some guys. The Dailies Thomas is in there, Jay Field, Big George. I mean, Andre Garrard. I mean, come on, man. We don't expect that, but we expect your study habits and your work habits to improve because we're trying to be that navigational system to lead you to where you desire to go.
Last one, go ahead.
Coach Brown, I'm Shannon Brazil with the Killer Frogs. I just want you to know, me and you were broken bread before with me, you and LT, we had lunch together.
Okay.
I was LT's manager at the time. I just want you to know, I've been praying for you, brother,
Thank you.
and your health.
Continue.
That's way more important in this game.
Amen.
And so just know that here in Texas, we got
I appreciate that, but right now this game is very important to me.
Yes, sir.
And I'm not happy with where we're executing this game. I'm seeing the same thing you guys are seeing, and it's getting a little frustrating to know that you have it inside the locker room, but it must execute and make those necessary changes if they want to be victorious. That's on us. We got to do a better job, man. And I'm racking my mind, racking my brain to figure it out with these young men. We good?
Yeah, thanks.
God bless you all. Be safe. Be safe. Please be safe.